Hello, and welcome to BSNN, reporting on all the news that matters and some that doesn't. I'm Dante Mumper, and I will be joined shortly with my co-host, Leo. With all introductions out of the way, let's go to Perry for the sports scores.
For the basketball scores, Card won against Knatzer and Geiger lost to Kennedy, with Knatzer and Card 25-27 and Geiger and Kennedy 9-22. For the Quiz Bowl scores, Card lost to Knatzer and Geiger won against Kennedy. Card 145, Knatzer 225, and Kennedy 135, Geiger 230.
I'm sorry, Perry, but I'll have to cut you off there. We've got some breaking news about a recent arrest in Kennedy County.
Over to you, Jake.
In other news, we've received reports of a recent arrest that has taken place at Kennedy County's Thomas Hall. The criminal has been reported committing several crimes, most too harsh to list on our broadcast. But the man behind these crimes has been detained and is now being held in police custody. The following body cam footage will now be displayed to showcase the events that have transpired. Faces and names have been censored to protect the identities of those involved. The offender's court case has been reported to take place at approximately 11 p.m. More information coming soon.
Sir, please, sir. Can we like back away? That's right.
Sir, you gotta run. Sir, you are good.
We watch you run from county authorities.
Come on.
Yes. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you. So, Robert, if you decide to answer questions now without an attorney present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time unless you talk to an authority. Do you understand these rights? Yeah. Okay.
In the cell, sir. In the cell. Legs in.
Thank you, Jake. Now for our political segment.
For today's political segment, we will be giving a brief introduction on the Boise State Senate. It functions similarly to the House, but unlike the House, it is elected on the county level. Two boys, decided by all members of each of the 4 counties, are sent to the Senate for a total of 8 people. These people work hand in hand with the 24 House members to create and amend the laws of Boise State.
Hi, I'm Secretary of State candidate Mitchell Posner, and I'm here with cameraman Dev. Here at Boise State, all cops are boys. This is an emergency police tower. If you're ever in an emergency, you can push this button and get help very quick. But now we're going to talk about the Boise State Police Academy. Now it's actually Alright, we're outside, the weather is windy, and I'm here with
Nath.
And why should someone come to the Boise State Police School meetings?
They're a lot of fun. You get to interact with the people. You get to learn a lot as well. So overall, it's a good time, and yeah.
Are you going to join the police force when you're older?
I'm considering it. Looking at CSI, I had a great time learning about it, and you know what? It's sparked my interest, so maybe.
Alright, thank you so much. Back to you. The market's low, but sparks are high here outside Lumpkin Hall. Yesterday, the police academy had a drug-sniffing dog demonstrate how he sniffs for drugs, because nothing stinks more than crime. Today, there's a CSI investigative reporter. Here at the Boise State Police Academy CSI Talk, every citizen is completely captivated by the speaker.
Back in JD's day, some of the officers were trained to actually put fingerprints into it.
Alright, hello, who am I here with?
Chris Kepley. I'm a police officer with the Mattoon Police Department here in Coles County.
And what's your zodiac sign?
Taurus, I believe.
Alright, we can continue. What's your favorite thing about working in CSI?
My favorite thing about working in CSI is that it's a constant for searching for the facts, but it's always changing when it comes to the science of how to find those facts, and that's always interesting to kind of keep on base and it's almost like a big game of Clue. I mean, who done it? If you like board games, you like puzzles, the CSI is the thing for you. So.
All right, and which show is more accurate, CSI Vegas or CSI Miami?
Oh, I'm a fan of Horatio, but I don't think I've seen Well, no, I've seen them both. Neither one are that accurate, to be honest with you. But I mean, the whole concept behind the laboratory's perspective, that makes sense. The collection of evidence, I'll give it a C for both. So your more accurate ones are like your forensic files. And if I have to say it, like Dexter and his abilities to spot blood spatter and splatter when he's on that side of the aspect with the police department, that's pretty accurate. That's more accurate than the actual CSI ones. So.
All right, very interesting. I've just got one more question. Sure. Why is it called a black light even though it's like purple?
It's called a black light. My guess is because you have to shut the lights off for you to even see it in the dark. And that's what makes everything illuminate in the blackness.
I get that. It's like coffee cake. There's no coffee in it. You just eat it with coffee.
It's just what they decided to call it at the time. It sounded great at the time. So.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm Mitchell Posner, Secretary of State candidate and BSNN news anchor.
Good evening, Premiers. Tomorrow's forecast brings mostly sunny skies with a high near 87 degrees. Humidity sits at 52%, and winds will be light out of the southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. The UV index is 9, so don't forget sunscreen. Sun rises at 5:24 a.m. with sunset at 8:20 p.m. Tonight's main event, the spectacular strawberry moon, the last full moon of the spring. The special lunar show rises at 9:17 p.m., casting its warm glow across our clear night skies. According to the Farmer Almanac, the moon reaches its absolute peak at 2:44 a.m. on June 11, making tonight and tomorrow night prime viewing times. Overnight, temperatures will dip to a comfortable 64 degrees with light south winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour and 74% humidity. Rain chances are minimal, so conditions will be perfect for moon watching. Thank you.
Now to the interviews for two potential governor candidates. All right, here we are interviewing two potential governor candidates. What is your name, sir?
Caden Hartman.
Why are you running for governor?
Well, one of my biggest passions is civic duty, and I really just want to represent the people of Boise State this year.
All right, why should we vote for you?
I don't know. I'm really passionate about this kind of stuff, you know. I also really enjoy everyone's presence here, you know, getting to know everyone, getting to just conversate, you know, hang out, play pool, play ping pong, those kind of things.
All right. What are your promises for, what are your campaign promises?
You know, we will make sure that everyone has a good time here, everyone is safe. We will make sure that everyone gets the accessibility that they need.
All right. And what are your thoughts on your opponents or opposition?
Are you talking about at the opposite party?
At the governor level, just in general?
In general? There are definitely a lot of good candidates on both sides of the aisle. However, you know, the biggest importance is that you listen to people. You know, you listen to their speeches, and you don't make rash decisions just because they're in their county, your city, and you really just hear them out for what they have to say.
Thank you. All right, moving on to our next candidate.
What is your name?
My name is Ricky Morales.
Why are you running today?
Well, I will be doing my speech at the Federalist Convention for governor of Boise State, and I'm running because I've always had a passion for leadership, and I think that I can lead Boise State to the place where it should be.
Why should we vote for you?
Well, I don't really like the form of that question. I don't necessarily think I'm here to say that you should vote for me. I'm here to show what I am and what I stand for, and hopefully you guys see that in me. And if you don't see that in me, if you genuinely think that a different candidate is better for this role, I don't want you to feel like you have to vote for me. So everyone who's watching this, don't necessarily feel like you have to vote for me, but I definitely would want to be an option because I feel like I could lead in a good way.
What are your campaign promises?
My campaign promises has always been to just uphold the laws of the Constitution of not only the United States, but also the Constitution of Boise State. I also feel like we should be very united, we should have a good time, and we should do everything we can in order to promote the promises of not only the Federalist Party, but if there are some Nationalist Party promises, we should also promote that too.
Any thoughts on your opposition?
I actually have the utmost respect for my opposition, especially I think there's a candidate named Caden right next to me right here, and I don't know, I have a lot of respect for them, so honestly it won't be I won't be upset if they win, but yeah, I would love to be the governor. So
Thank you.
And now, back to the studio where we will see you there.
Tomorrow's breakfast includes chocolate chip muffins, scrambled eggs, French toast sticks, bacon, your choice of cereal, breads or bagels, and fresh fruit. Now for lunch, we have the party sub, cheese or hamburgers, black bean burgers, stealth fries, Malibu vegetables, a choice of assorted potato chips, the fresh salad bar, and other assorted ice cream novelties. Then there's the popcorn chicken bowl, homestyle pot roast, veggie nuggets, mashed potatoes and brown gravy, and corn, all for dinner, along with the fresh salad bar and Rice Krispie treats.
Ah, pot roast, just like my mother used to make. Seems like that's all for today's news, so we'll have to catch you in the next one.
Keep an eye out for Thursday's Blooper Reels and check out for our newsletter and podcast later today.